I'm Jon Baum. I'm webmaster of aspartamekills.com. I've worked with Betty Martini's organization for about 6 years, and I first got involved in this when my mother got real ill, and she had several hospital admissions. She was airlifted to Washington Hospital Center, where they did an emergency catheterization and didn't find anything, and about a week later they also intubated her and put her on a ventilator. About a week later she was okay and they sent her home. During this time I was taking care of my father. He was 79 at the time, and I went on the internet and I found several sites dealing with aspartame, and I said, "Dad, this has got to be the problem with Mom." I informed their doctors of my finding and they really didn't care. And here we go, and I became an activist involved in it. I had a radio program called Mission Possible Radio, and I had Betty Martini on, I had Dr. Blaylock on, I had Dr. Gentleman from West Palm Beach, Dr. Roberts, a gentleman from the MSG group who's here, Jack Samuels, and also Jim Turner was on it. And I was also privileged to meet with Jim Turner when he was being interviewed for Penthouse magazine for an article that didn't show up in Penthouse. And was interviewed by Jeff Kamen. And Jeff had me preview the article before it didn't get published. But anyway.
How has the response been to Aspartame Kills stuff?
It's been very good. It started off very slow. Of course, I didn't tell many people I was doing it, and all of a sudden it shows up. And then I registered the URL aspartame.com also, and that got some response as well. And I promoted it on the radio program. And all of a sudden, one day, it got like 12,000 hits, and it's been continuing on there from there. And
so you were able to just get that information out there, and then the people ended up coming to you?
Well, with Dave Reetz's site, doorway.com, he recently passed away, and Mark Gold's site, and there was another gentleman from California who wrote an article for, I think, Hustler magazine. I don't remember. Betty would know his name. I just forgot it at this point in time. But his article was out there.
What do you hope will happen for people with lesion aspartame?
Well, I'm hoping that the majority of the people will stop using it, and we'll get on the bandwagon with this lawsuit and get the FDA responsible for what's happened. Make sure it doesn't happen